All right, here we are at the school for another edition of our summer garden updates. I'm going to take this mask off because I don't have anyone else around besides Ms. Rampton. There you are, Ms. Rampton. So, things are going well here. We're harvesting some watermelons, but I wanted to let you know about an infestation that is going after our watermelon plants, and that infestation is caused by squash bugs. All right, these are squash bug eggs. We do not want them in our watermelons. They will decimate our poor watermelon vines, and they are already decimating them. We're just gonna take them off. Just take this leaf off and squash those eggs. And if we look, kind of hard to tell, but our vines, a lot of them are starting to wither and die as a result of these squash bugs. And let's see here, I think I saw some more eggs over here. Yep, there's some more here. Ugh, squash bugs, die. So we'll just take this whole leaf off, kill these squash bugs. They inject a toxin into the leaves that kills the leaves and the vines. They're nasty little things. We want to get rid of them. It's hard to get rid of them, but they are here. You can see the devastation they have wrought on our poor watermelons. In case you didn't know, watermelons are part of the cucumber or squash family, and squash bugs love watermelons. Unfortunately, we need to get them out of here because they will ruin it. Here's another leaf with squash bug eggs. Ugh, awful, evil squash bugs. We're gonna go through and see if we can get some more of these eggs destroyed. Some people put them in soapy water too. I guess you can do that, but a good squash between your fingers, kill them too. So I'm gonna go through and see if I can get some more of these eggs taken care of, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the sunflowers, because sunflowers are just about ready to harvest. All right, well, on a much happier note, a lot of our watermelons are getting ready to harvest, and we talked about this in our last episode. This tendril here is going to be our sign that they're ready. When this tendril is nice and dried out like it is now, that means the watermelon next to it is ready. So we'll just pop this guy off of here. Oh yeah, he's a good looking watermelon. You can see we got a nice yellow spot there on the underside. This watermelon is ready. So we'll go put him over here with our other watermelons. He's one of the bigger ones. Again, these are icebox variety watermelons, meaning they're big enough to fit in your freezer. They don't get really big, but they taste good. So we'll keep looking for other ones. So we've got this watermelon here. Let's take a look and see. Now, this one is not ready quite yet. This tendril is still a little green, so we're gonna leave him alone. Let him ripen up a little bit longer. Take a look here at this one. So yeah, this tendril, still a little green. He's not ready yet. Let's take a look here. Nope, green tendril, not ready. And let's see over here. We've got this watermelon. Let's take a look here and see. Looks like I got some old watermelon that died yet. That tendril is nice and brown. He's ripe, he's ready. So we'll just pop him off. Looking pretty good. Too bad you all aren't here. We'd have a nice watermelon feast. We'd hand them off. One thing about sugar babies that you might notice is they look pretty solid, but some of them, you can see there are stripes. It's just they've overproduced a pigment. That's why they look solid. And let's see, we got any more over here? Doesn't quite look like it. All right, I think we've checked them all. Okay. So the next thing we want to look at is our sunflowers. As you can see, we've got all of these seeds in here that are developing. Not quite ready to harvest yet, at least this one's not. If we take a look over here though, this sunflower is starting to get brown. Seeds aren't quite ready yet. Take a look over here. Yeah, you can see some of these seeds are starting to get ready. Hey, you can see nice little sunflower seeds developing in there. A little green still. Maybe another week or two. Take a look over here. Looks like our sage is doing quite well. Our amaranth looks like it got hit. A little hot for the amaranth. Our banana tree is not liking this heat. They like it warm, but this Las Vegas warm is a little much for a banana. Should be strong enough to hold out till the weather cools down a little bit. But as you can see, our little suckers are not so little anymore. We got one over here. And then we got one more sucker that's come up over on this side. He's doing pretty well. Coming over here, we've got a tomato that's not doing great. We probably should have caged it, but I didn't really want to cage it. This little tomato that it was producing got scorched. It's not going to do too well. It's like, ooh, we got one little tomato going over here, but yeah, that's not going to get it done. Peanuts are doing well, though. Got our peanuts spreading out. They're liking the heat. They're doing okay. And our loofa is doing quite well. I don't know if I want my loofa tangled up in the peanut, though. I think I'm going to move that vine over here. And maybe, actually, start training it to go this direction. Our other loofah, probably not going to make it. These two were planted at the same time, but one is definitely doing better than the other. Our corn stalks are really withering and dying, and that's okay. We got the corn out of them. Another tree that we need to fix that stake. This is our jujube, and it's producing jujube fruits. They're not ready yet. When they're ready, they'll turn this nice red color, sometimes called Chinese or red dates. Looks like the wind was not very forgiving to them. And the stake, just push that poor stake over. We'll fix that next time we come out. Apple still dead. This apple's alive though. This fig's doing pretty well actually. I like how this fig is doing. And our mint, you can see, has gone to flower. So we have all these nice mint flowers going. Nice smell pretty nice. Marigolds are doing okay. Looks like our basil is doing all right. We got some more basil over here. It's doing really well. We might want to harvest this actually next time we come out. Ooh, and some of you might remember the dreaded papalo. This is where it was last year, and nobody liked it. I'm just gonna pull those up because it may be a regional favorite in Pueblo, but students here at KO did not like the papalo. Not a great seller at the farmer's market either. So we're just gonna take that out. And we'll just do a pass over here. Look at our loquat. It's doing okay. Looks like our lemon balm is died off, but that's all right. It'll come back up. Lemon tree's doing okay. Fig's doing okay. Got some peppermint growing under here that will hopefully survive the summer. And our pomegranate never did produce any fruit. So that's it for our garden update this week. Killed some squash bugs, picked some watermelons, checked in on the sunflowers, and the banana, and the jujube, and the fig, and the loofa, and the peanuts. We might not do one of these for another week or two, but in the meantime, we'll go enjoy some watermelon.